Okay, so I wanted to take a minute just to share a little bit of the information that is in my Akashic Enlightenment book. And this information feels particularly pertinent to a lot of the interest in Egypt and Egyptian connection to higher consciousness. And so I'm just going to share with you a shamanic journey that I had that took me to the Council of Light, as well as using different forms of higher consciousness connection in Egypt. So this shamanic journey that I go on does take place in Egypt. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you from the Akashic Enlightenment book. This is from chapter 6, which is called The Council of Light, brings the book of truth, the laws or truths of the universe and beyond. So this is the introduction to the Council of Light. In February of 2017, after teaching a few of the Akashic Enlightenment group classes, and upon visiting the University of Pennsylvania Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology Egyptian section, I received some transmissions of divine keys and codes while there in Akashic Enlightenment. Those transmissions started a new phase of my shamanic journeying, introducing me first to the Council of Light and then the Book of Truth, as the Egyptians had the same access themselves. I had downloaded the divine code or key of this while at the museum due to being in Akashic Enlightenment while there. This is the shamanic journey that I took, introducing me to the Council of Light. I go up to the upper world in the shamanic journey, and I see my usual universe of black space and stars. I see a desert with Egyptian pyramids in the background and UFOs above them. My spirit guide, Metatron, points to go towards the pyramids. I go and step into the sand. I meet with my new spirit teacher, Horus, who had shown up earlier in January of 2017. We sit in the sand. Horus is across from me, and there is an ET on either side of me, creating a circle of the four of us. Who are they? I ask. Horus responds, your ET family companions, your guides. Although, while I'm here, I am your guide. They are facilitating the connection. They are calling me in for you. I ask, what do you mean by my ET guides? Horus, you have an ET lineage to the Pleiadians. That's what brings you here to Egypt. Now he's doing something to my third eye from his. I feel my head getting confusing and full. I feel the crown of my head opening. He's pushing through my third eye to open my crown. I'm twitching. My body is twitching. I see all this code. It looks like light language symbols coming down into my head, and then it closes. Horus says, you're receiving new codes to upgrade your DNA. The code we gave you now will help you move forward. I respond, okay, can you explain more? Horus, the light codes you downloaded at the museum were the memory of being there, and that is what you are here to be doing now in this lifetime, and what you are reinitiating in this lifetime. This is your primary work. You downloaded what your primary work is to do. The work will unfold. I'm standing there in the sand with Metatron and Horus. In this shamanic journey, I see all the ETs above and feel weird. Horus asks me if it would make me feel better to know that they are Pleiadians, and I say yes, I guess it does. He then takes me into the pyramid that was in the sandy desert behind him. Horus has me standing in the center of the pyramid. There's a podium here. He's adjusting my chakras, and then opens the rainbow beam of light out of the crown of my head. This is something that I had gone through before in previous journeys, going through initiations with Ascended Master Jesus about a year earlier. Horus then says to just see them all as Pleiadians. They're assisting the connection. I see the white light they are sending to the center of this pyramid as they are standing in a circle around the interior of this pyramid, surrounding Horus and I standing in the center with this podium. They are sending energy and light going to the center of the pyramid. Horus and I start to go up that center of the pyramid with the light. Horus reminds me to relax. Out of the top of the pyramid to the level where everything is peace and quiet. And I just want to stay here in this area that's just above the top of the pyramid. I feel someone pulling me up and calling me up further. I feel scared. I don't see Horus, and I call out to him. And then I realize he's already up there, and he's the one trying to pull me up there. So I go up. The energy up here is so much lighter. There's so much love. There is a strong frequency shift up here. It's so much better here. There's just so much love. And I just feel my heart expanding so much. They're trying to take my hand. And now my left hand is moving on its own in my physical body, laying there doing this shamanic journey. I don't know what's happening. They're saying I'm having trouble holding this level of energy and to just focus and let go. They're leading me now to some part of a temple. It's gold. It's an Egyptian pyramid. I don't understand. We are in the sky, and there's another pyramid up here as well. Different than the pyramid that we came up through the center of, below, up into this higher frequency space. This pyramid in front of me now, it's smaller, human-sized. It's almost hard to see this. It's such a different resonance here. There's all these light beings all around us. And Horus is telling me I'm with the Council of Light right now. It's a very high vibration here. They're holding the space for you to do this work, he tells me. I feel so different here and nervous. Now they have me sit in the pyramid. It's actually a spaceship. And as I sit inside, it's gold and has all these hieroglyphics on the outside and these two pointed staffs in front of it. And it glows gold with white energy all around it. It feels so familiar sitting inside this pyramid spaceship. The Council of Light beings then speak to me, telling me, this is how you used to travel in time and space when you were in Egypt. Don't you remember? I respond that it does feel very familiar. I then see Buddha sitting inside this little pyramid spaceship. This represents the enlightened state it takes to get here. They tell me to relax. I sit in the pyramid and it lifts up and goes somewhere. I don't know what's happening. It's hard to breathe. They wonder if I'm ready. I feel like I'm in a deep meditative state now. They help adjust my energy. I'm twitching in my physical body while in the shamanic journey now. The pyramid takes me going further, traveling in time. I'm in two places at once now, traveling in time. I don't know where they are sending me. Then the Council of Light beings tell me to see the future you are building. I then see the pyramid that I'm in. I have come to some place. It's all dark. But the energy I feel is so high vibration, so loving. I want nothing else but that. And the Council of Light beings are kind. And they are back behind me saying, this is good. This is all that she needs for now. Now that you've touched this place and accepted it, you need to go receive it. I'm sent to go get a transmission and end up doing a light language download. And then the journey completes itself. After receiving the light language message that they give me, I come back down from that upper space, down inside of the pyramid that I used to travel up. And I come back down and out of the journey. The light language message that I received in that journey is posted up on YouTube as well. And I later go to do further journeys, and I go up further into the Temple of Creation. And when I'm in the Temple of Creation, this is where I start receiving downloads of the Book of Truth, which are the laws of the universe, which is what Akashic Enlightenment opens, as well as your Akashic records. So I just wanted to share this bit of information of my experiences through shamanic journey, of how the Egyptians were accessing higher states of consciousness through the pyramid structures, also working with higher intelligences and also spiritual beings like Horus. So I hope that this is helpful. If you want to read more of this information and find out more about this and experience this, it's in my Akashic Enlightenment book, which is available on Amazon, as well as on my website. And if you are interested in learning more about Akashic Enlightenment, I offer one-on-one classes to train you how to use Akashic Enlightenment, which brings you up to these higher consciousness states that I reached in doing these shamanic journeys with the pyramid Egyptian connections. And I also offer group online webinars to learn Akashic Enlightenment and to go through a series of classes that align you with your higher soul self and your awakened self by looking at past lives, your ascension path, as well as looking at your connection to creation, God, all that is, your star families, and even your relationships in this lifetime, how you are connected to people who are your soul family, soul mates, soul partners, soul friends, soul family. So if you're interested in all of that, you can go to AkashicEnlightenment.com, and the information for those classes and webinars is there. So many blessings. Thank you for listening to this. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck on your journey. Thank you.